to take you through customizing a report now, and I'm going to take you through what I would recommend you do as standard for a profit and loss report to customize it. So if you come into here, or you can go accounts and profit and loss, but come into profit and loss. And what we're going to do is we're going to customize this, this report. Because one thing that really annoys me, and it really annoys a lot of other people, is the way the reporting works is corporation tax comes in as an administrative cost, but it shouldn't be. It should be down here. But the way it works in Xero, it can't physically be done in the software. So the way to get around that is to customize it. So this is one of the ones that we do as standard for all of our clients. So if you go to Edit Layout, it takes you into the back end of it. What you can do here is you can actually move things around. So if you want that at the top, you can move them, drag and drop. You can put, you can highlight things and group them. So you can have, for example, in this one, non-CIS sales. And then you've got the CIS sales there. And the one thing I want to move is these corporation tax laws. And I want to move it to here in the tax sections. I want to move it to here. So you've got profit before tax and then profit after tax. Once you've done there, you need to update layout. And then the key bit to this is saving it. So save as draft, published or custom. We want to save it as a custom report. And we just call this the PPF one. And because we want it to be the one that we look at first, we make it the default one. So what you'll see in your favourites now, it says PPF one. So it's the pink one. So what you can see there is we've grouped the non-CIS sales together and you've got CIS sales there. And corporation tax is down here. Now there isn't a figure for corporation tax at the moment because it's the current year and it's not been put in. So it's not shown. But if we look at the prior year, so yeah, if we look at the prior year, last financial year, an update, you can see there's a figure there for corp tax. So you've got the profit before corp tax and the profit after corp tax. Now, if you're a sole trader, then this is irrelevant because you don't have corporation tax and your personal tax never comes into play with the profit and loss. So you don't need to worry about doing that if you're a sole trader. But if you're a limited company, I would definitely do that as a minimum. You can also customize it in other ways. You can customize quite a lot of these reports, and I would just say come into the demo, have a play. You can add in columns, rows, footers, schedules, put some wording in. You can change text blocks. You can put page breaks in. You can do loads of stuff. So I would really recommend coming in and just playing around with it and seeing how you want it to look. Within reason though, because some of it needs to stay, like the turnover needs to stay in turnover, the sales needs to stay in sales, but you can add in different bits and pieces. So you can add in after here, you could add in a little page break. And you can add in some schedules, you can add in some details or a different report and things. You could add in a text block, so you could put some information in here, whatever you want it to be. You can put the title or explanation of admin expenses. So if you need to add in some information about why it looks a little bit weird, or if there's something specific you want the reader to bring their attention to, you can add that in. You can pop all different bits in over here. You can play around and get really creative with it. So Always remember to update layout, and always remember to save it as well. So for here we've got a schedule, we've got explanation, we've added those bits in. So again, remember to save. And what you can also do with all of these is you can export as PDF, styled PDF, so you can put a watermark in. I'm going to move this down here. So you can have like draft, you can have a front cover and contents page, and you can export that. So it's got it on there. I have set it up obviously to be pink. That's in my company settings though, but you can in your company's the practice settings. So I'm not sure if you can do that in your one, but in my one we can do the practice settings to make it all pink. So we've got it on different pages. You can also export it to Excel or a Google Sheet. And this goes for all of the reports. All of the reports can be exported into Excel. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not going to work because I'm in the wrong Google account. But anyway, you can export it into a Google account as well, which is really cool. And you can manipulate it, make pie charts out of it and graphs and all things like that. What you can also do is you can compare. So you can put different amounts of years on and update. So you can look at the comparisons, and you can also, not when you're comparing, you can also put your departments in, that you've allocated things. Let's change that to this year. So we've allocated it to different things. You've got it on there, and you've got the total as well. So you can really see what you need to do, and you can start playing around and customizing. The profit and loss is quite good because you've got a few different versions of things you can see. So you've got current and previous 3 months, current year by month, which is quite cool. So you can see it month by month. If you wanted it last year, you can change it to last year. You can see everything, and you've got month-to-date comparisons. So you can do all different things here as well. And on here, you can look at different periods, or you can put custom date ranges in as well. You can also filter by department or the tracking categories as well. Up here, you've got tips and tricks. So you can always go onto there and see the latest tips and tricks that other people have recommended and see what they're doing to get some inspiration for you as well. So that's a bit of an overview on customizing reports. In the next video, I'm going to go through what you need to be looking at and what it's actually telling you, rather than just me saying you need to look at this report, this report, and this report. I'm going to explain what they're telling you and what action you need to take from that.